It's the big bombastic 170th episode of Seddy, Bimco, Part 2, The Revenge. We're always asking questions about whether this movie should have a revenge sequel, or not. So stick around to find out. And this week, we have a guest, Kevin Caplasto from the Spaghetti and Freddy, and co-host of this show and he's pinch hitter.
I was going to say, I think I'm becoming more of a Seddy Bimco co-host than I am.
Is it pinch hitter or pitch hitter?
I think it's pinch.
Okay.
Because you come in on a pinch.
That's right.
Listen, we were just talking about D&D before we recorded. I'm not the guy to talk about sports.
But this week, you picked a movie because we're touring. We used to tour the United States, but they're over. They're burning. So now we're touring the world.
Yeah, we're looking for somewhere else to live.
And what'd you pick? From what country?
Listen, I mean, when you said I picked,
you did.
There's an asterisk.
Yeah.
But the movie that quote unquote I picked is 1981's Ninja in the Claws of the CIA.
Cool.
Made in China, also known as In the Claws of the CIA, also known as Made in China with the C, I, and the A capitalized and the other letters lowercase.
Really? I didn't see these.
Yes, there's many variations for the title.
4 years after Star Wars. Well, let's get to the song.
Yep.
Oh, but first, I ask an age-old question about revenge, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, that's the only reason people tune in.
Kevin, did Bob ever get revenge on his matchmaker who set him up with a wife who had the exact same name as his father? Because it was very confusing having to call both his father and his wife Sugar Tits.
Okay. I was hoping you'd actually get to the punchline.
It's Seddy Bimco Part 2, The Revenge. The show where we create revenge sequels that nobody wanted.
It's Seddy Bimco Part 2, The Revenge. Hey.
It's good.
Hey, Kevin's here.
It's Part 2, The Revenge, where sometimes there is no revenge.
Sometimes it's a list.
Yeah.
Kevin introduced the idea of revenge is the best revenge is just living your life. Not
exactly. Living a good life, good healthy life, or something like that.
That's no fun.
What episode is this? 170?
Yeah.
I think I said that 70 episodes ago, so I'm a little hazy on that, but yes.
Well, are you working on new spaghetti?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah?
It came back to me. The best revenge is a life well lived.
Right.
There we go. I think that's the phrase. Doing more Spaghetti and Freddy.
With Yoli?
Yes, with Yoli. We are between seasons right now, but we do have plans for the next season.
Cool.
So
great. Wonderful.
When that will be, probably in the colder months.
We sometimes talk about pop culture, and I think there's only one movie we both watched so far. You didn't see Weapons yet.
No, I didn't.
This recording. You saw Superman.
I saw Superman and I saw Fantastic Four.
I didn't see Fantastic Four.
And then I've watched a lot of old movies lately, which you've probably seen. But anyway, we can talk about new movies because all the kids that tune in, your prime audience of...
They're talking about Superman.
Yeah.
Although, did Weapons overtake it at the box office? It's pretty popular.
It's a different audience, I think. Well, Superman's already in streaming. Honestly, as of the time of recording,
I have not looked at the the box office, but Weapons is pretty
still
popular.
in theaters, though.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I don't think the same audience that sings Superman. I don't think 100% of the same audience that sing Weapons is singing Superman. I took my family to Superman.
When Lex opened the gateway to his pocket universe, did you think he was going to Apocalypse? Because that's what I thought. Am I the only one that thought that? Really? It looked like that. Looked like a boom tube.
It did.
People at home who don't know what we're talking about.
I thought maybe it was boom tube technology.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I didn't think it was...
I'm smart.
Apocalypse, though. Because I thought it was...
Too much.
Yeah, just
too much.
Too early. Yeah,
he wasn't going to make the mistake that the other movies made.
Yes, exactly. So I do like Darkseid, and I like the Fourth World stuff, but no.
No one knows.
Give me a Mr. Miracle movie.
Did you watch the Star Trek Strange New Worlds episode that had zombies in it? Or
give me a big Barda movie, Tim.
Yeah. you and John Byrne, you're into that. Did you watch Strange New Worlds with the zombie episodes, or don't you get that channel?
I still don't have Paramount.
Okay.
You could say now it's due to
Never be.
yeah, it's due to
I
ethics.
got to get rid of it.
But yeah, I definitely don't really want it now. But no, I haven't seen a single episode of that show.
All right.
So is it wrapping with the third? They're like in season 3, and
They said they're going to do 5 seasons.
Okay, are they on season 5 then?
No, they're in season 3 right now.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought they were in their final season. So,
And
yes.
well, I won't say anything in case you don't want spoilers.
I thought
Spoilers.
is that the one that has Pike?
Yep.
Okay.
Kirk shows up like twice a season.
That's what I was going to say. I kept hearing about Kirk, and so I almost thought, oh, they're wrapping up and getting ready to transition.
They're being clever. He showed up once in an alternate timeline future. He showed up once in a holodeck story, and he showed up once, and he shows up for real too. But they often make sure they don't get him too involved.
Who's the Kirk actor?
I forget his name.
Okay, so it's a new actor.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't get William Shatner and CG's body.
Well, I didn't know if they were doing Chris Pine.
Oh God, no.
You know, from the whatever verse.
Couldn't afford him. Whatever. I don't like those movies at all.
No. They're action movies. So
you gonna talk about this movie? Yeah. Ninja in the claws of the CIA. So we're traveling to China and
the Orient, as you call it.
God. And
that's where you get your rugs. Yes.
Like we did with the countries, I'm gonna mention some odd laws in China.
Okay. I don't think that was probably too hard to find.
As we know, this used to be a policy. I think it's not so much anymore. In the 80s, there was the one-child law. You could only have one child.
Yep. You could only love one child.
You could only love one child.
Yeah. Yes.
That's like the Caplasto household, though.
That's true. That's why I have 16 children. Continue.
So that law's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's hilarious. It's so funny.
So here's another law.
Yeah,
thou shalt not eat another man's wife intentionally. This is a law I found.
Okay.
It's an obscure law. It states that a man ought not to eat another man's wife intentionally as part of a meal. Oof. So
what if it's a snack?
Well, what if it's unintentionally? I don't know why this happened. Why was this a law? You don't know. I don't know either.
I mean, also, I like how you just tell me right away that I don't know. I could have have a master's in Chinese culture.
You could have looked up these laws.
It's true. Anyway, continue.
The last one is thou shalt not. I don't know what's the.
Also, what is with the thou shall not? This isn't the Bible.
Because I copied and pasted it.
Oh my God. Okay,
from a stupid website.
Yes.
You should not store explosives in your basement. And obviously, China is where a lot of our fireworks are made. So people were probably storing a lot of fireworks in their basement and blowing up neighborhoods.
It's not even a joke.
It's like America now.
Have you seen videos of a fireworks factory going up?
Oh, yeah. I said that's America, right? Didn't that happen this summer in America?
Oh, really? I thought it was in China.
I believe a car ran into one and it started blowing up.
Oh, I'm sure it happens all the time.
Because there's no cars in China, so that had to be America.
That's true. Yes.
So there you go. Some hilarious laws from China.
Oh, especially the first one. We could really unpack that for a while. So.
Did you look up any facts of China? It's okay if you didn't.
I did. I literally have facts about China.
When it was formed, how many people lived there?
Yep.
When the first trolley car was made?
1.4 billion people. First trolley car was 1826.
Did you really look it up?
It's national sport is table tennis.
Really? Otherwise known as ping pong?
Yep. Despite its vast size, they use a single time zone. They are the second largest economy in the world.
Next, is California? What's California? Third, right now.
California?
Yeah, they keep bragging. They're like the third biggest economy in the world. Or fourth.
I have no idea. Okay. I thought they were part of the United States.
But the state of California is a very big economy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Interesting. No, you're fine. They have the third largest. Oh no, they're the third largest land area in the world. Their biggest export is jokes for Seddy Bimco.
Yes, good one.
And and also edible wives
Yeah.
because you can't eat them there, so they have to ship them out.
Wow.
Yep. So, did you hear about? Did you see the video of when that edible wives factory went up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, that's China for you.
And the nice thing about seeing movies made in other countries, in America, if there's an Asian person in a movie, you're cringing the whole time, hoping there's not going to be terrible jokes. But
Yes,
we watched.
Like you mean racist remarks?
Yes, we watched
stereotypes.
Watched a movie from Italy. That was fine. Now we're watching a movie from China, and I was surprised. And then there was nothing outwardly racist about this movie, except this isn't really racist. It's just stupid. In this movie, they're learning an ancient Chinese secret. And I don't know how old you are, but there used to be an ad on TV for a detergent. And the mom brings in her shirt and she's like, "Oh no, I can't get out these blood stains." And of course it's an Asian family that work at the laundry, and they get it out. And she's like, "Oh my God, you got the blood stains out." And he says, "Ancient Chinese secret." So kind of just a little cringy. Do
you remember the brand?
I don't want to say the wrong one. I can't remember if it was Tide. What's the other one?
No, I think
Clorox.
it was a less popular one now. It was Calgon.
Yes, that mom.
The same company that had Calgon, take me away.
That's a better one.
That was for, I don't want to say bath salts, but bubble bath.
Not the ones you eat.
Yes, exactly. It's entirely different. Well, Calgon had to diversify.
That mom always had blood on her shirts.
It's true.
What was going on in the house?
Covered in blood. Calgon, take me away. That's what she called the police. So,
and I'll give them credit before you go on. There's a podcast I saw. They're on YouTube. They're called, give them credit, they're called Almost a Cult Classic. They just review movies, like new movies. And they went down a road of listening to Jerry Lewis on his telethons. Remember, he would have a telethon?
I do.
From 1952 to like 2008, he had them. It's for people listening. He used to do them Labor Day weekend and raise money for kids with the muscle problem. MS.
Yeah.
So they tracked down tapes. Give them credit. They were kind of hate watching it because people would come on his show and give it a big check, right? A company. And just about every year, he'd get people who made Fuji photography tape. The representatives would be Asian men who worked at the company. As soon as they walked away, what would Jerry Lewis do?
Oh, dude! Oh no!
Go right into racists. Well,
yeah. The who's your guy? Who's your guy from Breakfast at Tiffany's?
He did a great Mickey Rooney. Yes.
Okay.
From the 50s. He wouldn't give that up. Doing karate chops and the face.
Oof.
So anyway, you check out that podcast if you want to.
Sorry, what was the name again?
Almost a Cult Classic.
Okay.
And he would get angry and read. People would write if anybody made a joke about the telethon. He went on a little tirade on one episode, and he read about all the things people said that he thought were not funny.
I think he was a miserable individual. I know I'm the first person to say this.
As he got older, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his favorite movie of yours?
King of Comedy.
Yeah. Okay, that's the right answer.
Yeah, because he plays himself in it, and he's awful.
How about a funny movie? Do you like any of his old funny movies?
I guess I do. I don't know if Nutty Professor is my favorite, but probably something with him and Dean Martin, where he's basically playing that same character. I think I liked him and Dean Martin back in the day, which
well,
they put an end to because
they hated each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Life Aquatic. You know how that scene where they show the cut of the submarine, they cut it away. Jerry Lewis did that, and I think they took that idea. He did a movie where he cut away the house, and you could see him go up the stairs into rooms.
Oh,
I forget which movie it was.
It's funny because Life Aquatic, they also have a scene at the end where all the cast is kind of walking and joining together, and Wes Anderson admitted, he said, "Yeah, I got that from Buckaroo Banzai."
Ah, okay.
So he's pretty open about his inspiration. So
you steal it. It's out there.
Yeah.
I heard an interview with the maker of Weapons. What's his name? I forget.
Yes.
Did you hear it? Did you listen to the interview?
No, I don't want spoilers.
Oh, right.
I just saw that other video where he talked about how Barbarian is still not physical media and how he's trying.
He said the ideas are out there. You just got to take them, or someone else is gonna.
Yeah,
I believe that too.
It's true.
People take my ideas, my jokes.
Yeah, and then they give them back. they give them back. You know?
Anyway,
yes. So this movie, I will say, we are talking about a movie that has China in the title. Did you notice that I thought the credits were in Spanish at the end? So I believe this is almost like a spaghetti western.
Yeah.
And that it was filmed in multiple countries, and I don't think any of it took place in China.
Oh, come on. Shh. I think the beginning was in China. They did go to Paris.
Okay.
And they did go to Barcelona, or just Paris. I don't know.
Wait. Are you going? It did take place in China. They were in Paris.
They went to Paris also.
Oh, Paris is in China. Okay,
No.
Tim. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway.
Can you give a synopsis of this film for our listeners?
Sure, I can. I guess I didn't write one, but I just want to also point out that one version of the title is Ninja in the Closet of the CIA. Another is just In the Closet of the CIA, which is probably more accurate. There are no ninjas in this movie.
No.
So
I wrote a synopsis in case you didn't. Do you want me to read it?
Oh, I certainly do.
Okay.
Because I didn't do anything. Go ahead.
Kung Fu champion John Liu, is given the chance to train CIA agents in martial arts by using self-hypnosis. But when he discovers the reason, he escapes and the CIA go after him. John must fight for his life all over Europe as he flees the CIA.
That's a good job, Tim.
That's good because I had a hard time following what was going on in this movie.
You told me that before I watched it, so I was trying harder.
It's pretty simple, but it's just like I think a lot was cut out. Did you notice that?
Oh my God! Yes, yes. That's impossible not to notice. So I'll be honest, and I won't mention her a lot, but
Susan Armstrong.
Sexy Susan.
Yes.
Yes. Marvelous Miss Megan, my significant other, my better half. She is the one who picked this movie.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because I said, I'm like, oh, damn it, Tim wants me to be on a stupid podcast again and pick a terrible movie that I have to sit through. And it has to be international this time. And she found a bunch of duds for me. And this is the one that we went for.
Cool.
And then she watched it with me because she picked it. So
nice.
It's only fair.
Thank her.
Yep. To be honest, we had fun.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. We had fun.
It was up and down. It was fun. And then
yes.
Because if we could explain this up front.
Yes.
This self-hypnosis trains a person to be an assassin, and the Americans that train him seem to be only concerned that he won't be distracted by sex. Pretty much.
That's part of it.
All the time.
There's what is it? I would have to look at my notes, but it was something about something seduction. Okay.
Okay. Seduction and sex?
Sexual seduction test.
You're parsing.
I am, but that was followed by he has to make sure he can defend himself and fight, and then seduction. Because basically they were saying the only two things they could defeat someone were fists or, I guess, boobs, Okay, so...
Did you understand the beginning before the credits? That scene was I don't know what this has to do with the movie. It's a boat. There's some CIA agents with British dubbing.
No, I didn't understand. And I will say, later they talked about, secret files and this and that. Maybe that had to do with it. I will say they did this amazing thing at the beginning with a thumb totem pole. People were sending hand signals to each other.
You sent me the picture.
Yeah, and one guy does a thumb up, and then another guy puts his hand around that thumb and does a thumb, and then someone else does it, and it's just a stack of thumbs up.
That's a secret CIA code, I think.
I guess so. It was amazing. So I have to ask you, the guy's name is John Liu in real life, Liu.
He's called John in the movie, so.
He's called John in the movie. But there's points where they called him John Yu in the movie.
Yeah,
so
dubbing.
Was it okay? I was wondering if he was John Liu playing John Yu.
Maybe
because it's no. It is the dubbing. You're right. I looked online here, but
and I'm going to point out now that the other almost other main character in the movie. He's Johnny. Like, come on, John and Johnny. Yeah. You couldn't think of another name for the dubbing.
Well, oh yeah, you're right. They're even both. Yeah, he's Johnny Wong. So
Johnny and John.
And in real life, he's Ho Wang.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's like Tony Danza, where Tony Danza is always Tony in everything he plays. Taxi, Who's the Boss, other things. So Tim's excited.
What's he been in lately?
Mentioning shows from his era.
Right.
A nursing home. I don't know. I'm guessing he's got to be in his 90s.
He was on. What did I see him?
To 100s.
I researched him because we watched that vampire movie that his co-star was in.
What's
her name from the show?
From Who's the Boss? Lismana Bolano.
Did you listen to that episode? Yeah.
Okay. He's 74. I'm sure I did listen to it because
she's in a vampire movie where she's naked all the time. So.
Oh, yeah. And they
asked him if he watched it, and he just kind of gave them a smile or something.
Oh, okay. I thought
he said, "Watched it. I own it." That's what he said.
I don't know if you're making this up. So.
I don't make anything up.
Hey, hey. That's Tony Danza defending himself right now.
So
okay.
So I did like the credits. I thought those were cool credits.
Refresh my memory.
Gunshots and music. It's just I was like, oh, these credits are fun.
Speaking of music,
I played it already at the beginning of this segment.
Oh, that was very good. Oh, I'm glad I just listened to it. I will say music for this movie in general, weird ass sci-fi sound effects, like a theremin or something all throughout. It made no sense.
Because there's also the army seems to have a little remote control thing where they control the women. Yeah, it's never clear.
It's very bizarre. This movie has amazing editing in that it has like jump cuts that are very comedic. We'll talk about it some.
So because the beginning of the movie make no sense. It has nothing to do with the plot. After that, there's an Asian man who meets with Americans who seem to be in the CIA, gives them a film to develop, right?
Don't laugh, it almost worked. Oh, would you please have this film developed at the usual drugstore?
Certainly, sir.
We certainly appreciate all you've done for us.
We of the Chinese-American community are proud to serve our adopted.
And the money's not bad either.
And the CIA talk about martial arts, and they have no idea what is... I have no idea what is happening. Sorry, I'm reading my notes.
No, you're good. I was going to say, somewhere in here, there's a KGB. Listen, just to show you that Tim is not just... Yeah. Tim is not just confused because he's Tim.
Yeah.
I literally made a note that said there's no gaps in dialogue.
No.
It's because it's a dub where they just have to cram it all in.
Explain the plot.
Yeah, exactly.
They talk about how martial arts have a secret ability to become killing machines and not think about sex. That's what I have written here. Wasn't that right away?
I guess so. I have something similar, but sex isn't mentioned. It's mentioned later.
Welcome, Lasto.
So here's the thing. The Russians are using something about auto-suggestion in martial arts. That's what my note says.
Auto-suggestion, yeah. Because later in the movie, they do control the women. But I'm like, you can already do this. Yeah. Why do you need Johnny to train you?
I agree.
But
it's very odd. We'll keep going.
Well, I do have a list of... So they're training them to only think about being a killer and not think about sex. Well, I have...
Baseball is going to come up, isn't it?
I have a list of other things they think this secret ability will allow them to not think about.
I'm listening.
How plot and motivation play no part in this movie.
That's pretty good.
Who really killed JFK? Because it was really the CIA.
It's true.
How angry Reagan gets when he runs out of black jelly beans.
I don't know.
This is 1980. By the way, people, this is 1981. This movie was made, right?
Yes, 81.
Reagan liked jelly beans. People.
Okay.
He was known for that. He had a jar of jelly beans on his desk.
So he's like the first diva.
Yes, the first diva. He discovered diabetes. He ate a jar of jelly beans every day.
Good God. Well, he was an actor, so that makes sense.
Yep, he acted with a monkey.
That's true.
Bedtime for Bonzo. People,
I know how that feels.
I'm teaching you people history.
My mom, when I was a kid, would always say bedtime for Bonzo. For real. When
for you, I understand.
Yeah.
So I have here that a sniper kills the CIA guy.
Very hairy baby. Yes. Go ahead.
Did a sniper kill a CIA man? Because now that I write this, I'm like, I don't remember that.
It didn't make my
now
notes.
That I read this.
I've got Zen Quan Do.
Okay.
You've got dialogue like, stop making faces, Sanders. This is the CIA. Sometimes we play rough.
Right. They do assassinate someone, though.
Sure.
At the very start.
Always do. Yeah,
okay.
JFK.
They reenact it.
So a CIA guy goes to his old master.
That's right.
And it's weird because he has to get through he has to beat a bunch of people up.
Wait,
he can't just visit them.
The CIA man that goes to see his Zen master, the Zen master is named Mr. Chan.
Sure.
And the man who goes to see him is an Asian man called Pasco, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm helping the audience. There is a CIA agent he seems Asian or half Asian. He's called Pasco, and he goes to see Mr. Chen.
Yes.
Mr. Chen.
No.
What?
You're good. I was going to say, help fill this in as you can. I basically felt like I was playing bingo, and as the movie was going on, I was going back and filling in names.
Yeah, me too. Because
So-
Mr. Chen cuts a flower off a tree and catches it with his foot, and they're like, "Oh my
Yes.
God, you're a martial arts master."
I did like that scene for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So, yes.
This CIA man wants to know about the new martial arts technique. It's called Zen Fan Do. I wrote that down.
I wrote Zen Quan Do.
Okay, it could be. I could have heard it wrong because the
Listen,
quality of the sound was terrible.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Some of the names changed as the movie went on.
And they want our hero, John Liu. And John Liu's like, I don't want to help the Americans. I'm not going to do this. And his brother John is in a wheelchair because he fought in Vietnam. Is that right?
Yeah, he has a twin brother in a wheelchair.
Twin brother, that's important.
Yes. Twin is important.
He's in a wheelchair. He looks just like Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Oddly enough, yeah.
Yeah. And he says being tough's an old family tradition.
Yeah, because he was born on the 4th of July. Come on. Keep up with me.
Okay. I'll trail behind. I'm okay. So anyway, yes. I don't know. It's very confusing because one is ex-military and then the other is.
I don't know why John Liu hates the CIA. He just like, I don't want to help them.
Yep.
There's no motivation for that.
If it was the army and it had something with his brother ending up in a wheelchair, I get it. Yeah. But nope, that's not a thing.
His brother is the patriotic one, right? He's not like Tom Cruise at all. I shouldn't say that.
Other than seeing him in a wheelchair by a pool, I think, and having him in full military garb, it's the only way you can tell that he's the brother.
Did you watch Born on the 4th of July? Have you seen that movie?
No.
See, I haven't either. I had no interest.
I love how you're making jokes towards it. Yeah. No.
Well, I know it's Tom Cruise in the wheelchair who becomes a war protester.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
didn't even know that. No, I didn't.
Did you? I'm sorry for the spoilers that he was born on the 4th of July, not the 5th.
Yes.
Some people thought he was born on the 5th, but anyway, spoilers.
Do you? Okay, so you don't watch that every year on the 4th of July, like some people watch Friday the 13th, or we just had Texas Chainsaw Day the other day. It was like a day in August.
I never even watched Cocktail. Did you watch Cocktail?
I think no.
Days of Thunder? Me neither.
No. I it sounds stupid, but I'm planning on going back and seeing those, including Risky Business. I've got a copy of Risky Business.
I watched that again. There's a few parts that don't age well.
Okay. I love Rain Man.
Never saw that either.
I love it. That probably doesn't age well at all.
Yeah.
But I still love it.
In Risky Business, if you remember, he hires a prostitute.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I haven't watched it at all. All right.
No.
I won't spoil the racist stuff. All right. You experienced racism from the 80s on your own.
You better not spoil that. That's why I watched the movie. I will say, yeah.
So
anyway, continue.
I love this part.
Let's talk about this movie.
I like this part of the movie. A very tall woman. I don't know who she is.
Yes. I'm glad you. Yeah.
She leaves a store. She gets attacked by men
in high heels.
Yes, she does fight back, but John Liu shows up, and John Liu is very good at martial arts.
He's very good at kicking. Yep. This actor specifically is known for his kicks. Okay.
He is. I assume he does know martial arts. This actor. I didn't read anything about him. Sorry, John Liu.
That's what I did that today, and
is he still alive?
I don't know. But yeah, he was known for kicks. I will quote what someone called him in a YouTube comment. John Liu, a.k.a. Machine Gun Deadly Kicker, legendary Kung Fu master, and founder of Zen Quan Do, is the greatest on-screen bootmaster ever.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm glad you looked that up. I feel bad. I didn't look him up at all. Here I'm supposed to be looking at stars from other countries. I really failed.
Yeah, well, he is.
He's
Yes,
probably friends with never mind, Mr. Who's the most famous action star from China?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, ironically, there were conversations that he supposedly had with Bruce Lee, and then there's videos on YouTube of AI talking about how
you sent it to me.
Yeah, that was a lie, and that there's no record of those conversations.
You can tell those things are AI
because it's an AI audio, and there's an AI Asian person talking in the video. That's how I can tell. Yes, you're right.
We'll try to get back on track. He goes home with her. She's very thankful. She gets out Coke. Coke has an appearance here. I think it's Coke.
Not cocaine.
No, Coca-Cola. And she puts Mickey in his drink, a pill.
Yes.
And they sit by the pool, which I think is funny because she's like, I'm going to get half naked and swim. You want to swim? He's like, no, I'll just watch.
Also, she had a bikini on under her dress that she was getting mugged in.
Yes.
So she just takes off her top and there's a bikini.
Did Megan point that out to you?
Yes.
I didn't really notice that. I just noticed how creepy he was. Like, nah.
Of course. Megan pointed out the bikini under her dress and also the high heels. Yeah, so
he's very smart. When she's swimming, he switches drinks back because he saw her put a pill in, I guess. So she drinks her drink and like instantly she's like falling over.
I was confused that I must have blinked and missed the scene where they switched drinks.
Oh, you didn't see that? Yeah, he switched the drink.
Yeah, that was the biggest question mark.
Really? Didn't Megan see it?
Neither one.
The whole scene, she came back to the table and she goes, "Hey, look over there," and then she switched the drinks back.
Well, when she said "look over there," I did. So I guess I missed it.
And he goes, "Oh, could you go get some chips?" And when she got chips, he switched them back. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
She pulled what you call Bill Cosby on him.
Damn it! I was just gonna say. I'm amazed you haven't mentioned Bill Cosby.
I got there.
I'm amazed you didn't say something about in the Jello or whatever. Yes. Okay. All is right with the world. Continue.
So he's going to leave, and then is it Pasco shows up?
It is,
and he's like, "Hey, you drugged her. You're going to go to San Quentin," which for drugging her. We're in China, I thought, but okay.
I have no idea where anyone is at any time in this movie, except for the one time where they say they're in California, and the voiceover in Spanish tells you.
Well, they're in China right now.
I know. Go ahead.
So he goes with Pasco because he's like, "Yep, you got me. I drugged your." Is it his sister? That's his wife or something.
I thought it was his wife.
Yeah, he drugged my wife.
He said it's his wife. Yes.
They take him to a military base where there's a bunch of people doing martial arts.
And they talk about how everyone's in peak physical condition. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the driver looks like John Belushi.
Yes.
Yes.
And
I think it's,
And many times in the film, they dub in someone saying, "You need to lose weight."
Yes. Yeah, they fat shame him all throughout the movie. So also,
and he just goes, every time I say it.
For the record, the John Belushi character was Megan's favorite character, she said. So
he was a good character.
Yeah. So
they say the soldiers are good at all the traditional stuff: knives, guns, paper cuts, wedgies. I heard that. But they need to know the secret of self-hypnosis. And then they're torturing a man. They go to the scene.
Yes. So they're torturing, we'll call him Wong.
That's Johnny.
It's Johnny Wong.
No, let's not make it easy. It's John and Johnny.
Okay, fine. Oh my God. Let me update my notes here. That's Johnny. Okay.
They got wires in his head.
Yes.
And I think he says you got to toughen up. If the enemy gets you, they're going to like hook up electrodes to your balls or something. I didn't write down what he said.
They literally say something pretty much like that. Yeah. So
all three of your balls, he says.
So anyway, so they go from that scene to everyone being lined up.
And these don't look like the best soldiers at any point ever.
No, it's a goof troop.
It's like
do an old show reference.
No, trying to remember that stupid movie. Not Gung Ho.
Stripes. Yeah.
Good movie to the end.
Yes.
Right?
I agree. Yeah, John Candy.
Yeah, it's just at the end.
Harold
At the
Ramis.
end, it's got to be
No.
like an action bit, and it's like, it's
Yeah,
not funny.
Yeah, yeah. In the Army Now with
In the Army now with is that with Bud Abbott, Lou Costello,
Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore and Andy Dick. That movie is pure propaganda. I liked it as a kid, and now I watched it as an adult. And I'm like, this is military propaganda. I hate this movie.
What's that other funny one? Saving Private Ryan. Did you ever see that one?
That one's hilarious. Yeah.
Anyway,
yes. Go on.
We want to go down this road.
Yes. Okay. So there's a triple cut. Like he does a kick. John does a
Our
kick,
hero.
and they show it 3 times.
Yeah.
And then Johnny is somehow in the line.
Johnny's got problems. Do you know why Johnny's got problems? Because they've tortured him, I guess.
I guess.
He goes off the handle at the drop at the drop of a handle.
Yes, at the drop of a handle. Yes. So I'm looking here because my notes get very confusing as the movie gets very confusing.
I got what happened here.
Tell me.
Johnny. Doesn't he sneaks into Mr. Chan's estate?
Yes, that's correct.
And he tries to attack Chan because he doesn't want to do this anymore. He's being tortured.
Yeah, and it's edited in such a way that there's... Okay, so here's the thing about the editing.
Let's tell the audience, Mr. Chan, I'm not sure who he is or what he does.
He is the guy who trained the CIA guys in his martial arts.
So why do they need Johnny Lou?
I don't know.
Because Mr. Chan is always sitting by a pool with women in bikinis.
Yes.
He's just cutting flowers off trees.
And he has a bunch of bodyguards, too, that people have to get through to get to him. There are no establishing shots in this movie.
No, we don't know where he is.
There is no... It just goes from scene to scene, and you think you're in the same place. Someone jumps over a wall, and you're like, why is Mr. Chan at the training facility?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Well, he threatens to kill Mr. Chan, and Chan just laughs and gives him his gun and says, "You don't have it in you. I dare you."
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And so he does shoot him.
Bizarre. Yes.
And blood spurts out. And then Mr. Chan opens his coat, and he has squibs on. For people who don't know what squibs are, that in movies, they're packets that go off and blood shoots out. So it looks like you got shot.
Becomes very
meta. And he just laughs like, I had this squib coat on because I guess he was expecting it.
I mean, he says nothing other than laughing, and then he activates the other squibs.
Yes, that's a joke.
Yes.
He's laughing goes off.
And we were saying, what if Johnny shot him in the head?
I have here, Cablasto. Why is Mr. Chan wearing a squib vest? I have some reasons.
Okay.
His crotch squib was in the wash. It wasn't a squib. It was his famous ketchup vest as he was headed to the baseball game that day.
Okay.
He's not just the president of Squib Vests for Men. He's also a member.
That's good. That's good. You ended strong. It's so bizarre.
I'm being careful with the plot because the last time you were here, we went to Guam and talked about the Jade something. You remember that movie?
Sure.
And other hosts, George O'Connor, said he couldn't understand what the hell the movie was about. But I want to emphasize,
guess what? That doesn't matter.
We couldn't understand what that movie was about.
Yeah.
And this movie is similar. Although this movie is simpler.
Yes. You described this whole movie in your synopsis.
Yes.
There you go, George.
That's it.
Done.
It's just, we're in this section where Johnny Lou is reluctantly training men.
Also, do people listen to this podcast for like research?
Yeah.
To be like, oh, now I know what this movie's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he saves another woman. So I'm sorry, wait.
Well, Johnny Lou starts training Johnny Wong. John Lou starts training Johnny Wong, doesn't he? We do in sword training. They start doing that.
I've got notes about him training a woman.
That
I don't think it's Sexy Susan. But it could be.
Well, if you're talking about Susan Armstrong.
This is the rope around the sergeant's head.
Well, I have this note. Now he is training a woman, Susan Armstrong.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, because the John Belushi character is in a Jeep watching them. He's just chuckling.
And he calls for the sergeant, and instantly the sergeant's in front of him, and I cracked up. if he goes, Sergeant, and then next shot, the sergeant is just there in front of him.
And he goes, need to lose some weight. And he goes,
and so he's training this lady how to use a rope.
no,
to, like, choke
she's
people or
kicking
something.
him.
Oh, well,
And he keeps touching her butt going, very good. Very good.
He slaps her butt, and they do a smack sound effect.
Yes.
that the sergeant's still in the Jeep during that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about where then the sergeant comes out and she puts a rope around his head and it like goes.
Then it cuts. It's like a little joke.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do a freeze frame, and I wrote comedy.
Yes, it was comedy.
Yeah, okay.
He tells her she's kicking good. She's fine for the Rockettes.
Yes.
And maybe,
so once again,
maybe she could be in the Blue Man Group.
they call her what? Susan Armstrong.
That's her name.
But they call her Sexy Susan all throughout this movie.
Because she wears a shirt and little tidy whitey underwear. Anytime she appears, she's in tidy whitey underwear. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, I think you do. But anyway, yeah.
To tempt him, yes. That's why, I mean, mostly this whole movie is like tempting him with sex. That's pretty much all they're concerned about. They never tempt him with food or, I don't know.
I mean, Tim, you're a man. You know what it's like to try to do your job as a New Yorker all-star cartoonist or whatever. Yeah, you're constantly being tempted by women and people trying to get in fights with you.
Yes.
So
yeah,
it's every job.
That's how you get a cartoon published in the New Yorker. You fight the other cartoonists.
Yeah, and then you have to seduce someone. So yeah. So anyway,
slap each other.
He saves another woman. Which this woman, I believe, I didn't go through and up to my notes again. I believe it's Caroline.
I didn't get there yet because...
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about John and Johnny.
I've got these men here that put on these very fancy Chinese masks, and they attack Susan.
Very small, very bizarre masks.
3 of them. John Liu shows up and kicks them, and he takes her away, and we cut to his bedroom. He never finds out who was trying to attack this woman. He never...
And it keeps happening.
Yes.
It's a reoccurring theme. It's very bizarre.
It's Caroline. I have it down. She asks John Liu out.
Caroline works for the CIA.
Yes.
She's like a computer analysis.
And he's always like, what's this all about? And she goes, I can't tell you.
It's classified.
Oh, here's I have here, they went to lunch. They went on
they had a picnic. Yes.
And he tickles her. Yeah. And then there's a scene of his face going down, a picture of her face in pleasure, picture of his face going down. And
so I wrote fake sex scene.
Yes.
So George understands.
So George understands, yes. They're insinuating he is performing oral sex on her.
And I said he is doing push-ups. And then
what did
I don't
Megan
know what's
say?
going on with her. She just said, I agree with you. I agree with everything you say.
So they pulled back the camera, and there was some humor. He was doing push-ups. He wasn't actually performing oral sex on her.
Megan said, I don't believe you. and then when they revealed it, I said, in your face, I'm always right. I told you.
And then they're having lunch. She tosses him a watermelon. He just chops it in half and sprays it everywhere. He's like, ha, ha, ha.
And she yells, you idiot.
Then she tosses him a cake, and he chops that in half.
That's right.
There's frosting everywhere.
Then she tosses him a explosives factory.
He chops that in half.
Yep.
Then she tosses him a woman in a box, and he cuts her in half.
That's right.
He goes, ta-da!
Yeah, and the weird thing is, for their picnic, they're eating someone's wife. But they say it's an accident. But
it wasn't intentional.
That's true, exactly. So then the CIA agents are talking about the sexual seduction test for John.
I want to run a sex test.
And so then Sexy Susan she has a bunch of dudes around her that just like apes these men. I guess they're military men, like the guys that are being trained.
Yeah.
They all circle around her, and she has a baton that she pulls out of her top or her underwear.
It's out of her bra.
Yeah. And she puts it later, she stores it in her underwear. But she beats them up and says, next time I'll hit you goons with a court martial. And it's meant to be humorous?
I guess. It's humorous that men are always attacking her and groping her.
Yes, exactly. So
I have it here. She jogs in her underpants, and soldiers try to attack her. Well, come on.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's bizarre.
It's her fault.
Yeah.
Jogging around in underwear. Come on.
I'm just going to leave that one alone. So You're gonna get an angry letter from George on that
Oh,
one.
then John shows up with a box, and everybody's like, "What's in the box?" And he one
ahead.
soldier's like, "What's in the box?" I haven't seen that in a long time. I have a list of famous things in boxes, Cablasto. I have so many lists, just in case you didn't make a list.
I hope Helena is one of the things in the box, but continue.
Famous things in boxes: the amputated right lower leg of Union Army General Daniel Sickles, which you can now see in the National Museum of Health and Medicine.
Okay.
Maybe you can still see it. It might be kind of woke, so maybe it's gone.
That was in my list too. Okay. So let's see how many other overlaps we have.
Swedish meatballs from IKEA, some assembly required.
Okay, clever.
Also, Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
There you go. So, some people say it was the baby too.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you want to
talking about the movie Seven, people.
Yeah, we're not talking spoilers at all.
Come on, that movie's 40 years old.
I don't think it's 40 years old.
The dog in that movie's dead now. That's an old movie.
Spoiler.
So what's in the box? Tell me.
No, I had the same list as you.
No, but what's in the movie? What's in the box?
A rabbit. So John says to Johnny, he's trying to befriend him, and he says, "I checked your record and said you were born in the year of the rabbit." So at first he pulls out a rabbit, and Johnny finally seems to start to break down in the sense of like, they start to form a friendship. And then very quickly, Johnny twists and he's like, "No, you're making fun of me. Why are you always making fun of me?" Johnny is just like...
I think the CIA did something to him. They're controlling him. That's another quick edit.
I guess so.
He goes, "No, I was born in the year of the rat. I wanted a brat." Yeah.
Did he actually say that? No, okay. I feel like a fool because once you said, "I want a rat," I quickly realized he was not. I was born in the year of the tiger. Yeah.
So
anyway, here's the thing. And then he gets all pissed off.
Yep.
And you can go wherever you want with this.
What? He drops the rabbit. Now it's like, oh no, that rabbit.
Yeah, he throws the rabbit down. But then the other guys are taunting him with the rabbit, and it's clearly a dead rabbit.
Yeah.
That's where I said it's probably a rabbit from the market.
I hope.
So it'll eat it.
Or it was fake. Or
but they also added in the computer lady. Sorry, scrolling.
Caroline or Susan?
Caroline. Thank you. Caroline then...
I have it. Caroline and John meet at the office. Caroline knows what's up, but won't tell John.
No.
Okay.
The thing I wanted to say was, during the scene with the rabbit, they have Caroline throw in a line to the sergeant to tell him he needs to cut down on his
that's
sweets.
Right. I didn't write that.
And he says, "Oh, shit." And then I have music is weird space sounds.
I think they're telling him, don't get any wise ideas about eating that rabbit.
I guess. So anyway, ultimately they have this big test to see if John can withstand
pain. I wrote down.
What's that?
I wrote down pain. Johnny Wong.
Yes. Well, I wrote down all the auto hypnosis stuff or whatever it is. But here's the thing: auto hypnosis is like, as George would know it, autoerotic asphyxiation.
George knows that.
It's something you do to yourself.
Yes.
That's what the auto is. Like an autobiography.
Go ahead.
So it's John who is doing the auto hypnosis to himself.
We never see it.
No, but to be able to defend himself against Johnny's attacks and Susan's seduction.
Yes. Okay.
So, and then John later calls it self-hypnosis because they can't keep it straight. But with that being said, like you said, we never see him actually like do it. And then past that, it feels like the CIA is controlling Johnny.
Didn't they show them once with a little box, like pushing a button?
That's the scene. Yeah. So and I'm like, oh, he's controlling him to make him into the ultimate weapon because they mentioned the ultimate weapon way earlier. No,
controlling
none of this.
Johnny or John Liu?
Johnny.
Okay, Johnny Wong.
So yeah, it feels like they're controlling Johnny and Susan, like that they have mind control over them. The CIA.
Because are we
does.
talking about the scene in the woods?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yep.
he seems to be hypnotized, and Sue Armstrong just like is touching him and kissing him, and he doesn't notice. So, and then
It fails.
some guys attack him also. Is that what happens in the woods?
So yeah, basically he gets attacked, and then John has enough and talks to Caroline
Why
about
did he
it.
have enough? Do we know?
Well, I guess he got attacked in the woods, and he was attacking masks, and then other dudes came out, and I don't know. I really don't know.
He just got tired of being trained.
It's basically the same scene over and over again of just like, okay, time to kick things.
That's right. He's upset. And he says, I may write a letter to the president.
Yes. Yes. I love that. I wrote that down.
Like Reagan doesn't care.
Yeah. John talks about writing a letter to the president. Then I said more troops in masks attack them, more space music, and he throws a grenade and blows up a Jeep.
Oh, because he runs away.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
also,
So he was talking about going to the Mexican border, or she was telling him to do that.
yeah, so I'm like, what? Where are we? Aren't we in China? Where are you going to the Mexican border?
That's what I'm saying. So
Oh, wait, I have to ask you a question. I
Go
only
right
know
ahead.
from the synopsis that he stole secret plans. Did you see him steal the secret plans?
no, and I don't know what the plans are. I never saw him actually take them. It came out of nowhere,
Yes.
and I feel like I
He
missed
blew
it.
up all the soldiers that he'd been training. No feeling.
Yeah.
And the rabbit.
He blew up a Jeep. Yes. No, the rabbit was okay. So,
And he just somehow he's on a nice sailboat with Caroline. Is it Caroline?
that doesn't happen.
That's how. Well, they run
Yeah,
through a market.
yeah.
It's just now they're
Yeah,
being
yeah,
chased by
yeah.
the CIA. They're at a market.
Yeah, that's fine. We can,
And
Yep.
Caroline falls in a big wicker basket and gets carried away, and he's running around trying to find out which
Yes.
basket she's in. And then there's a guy
Yes.
who's
with a
with
sword.
a sword. Yes.
Yep, and he's waving it around, and John's just like, I don't have time for this, and he pulls out his gun, shoots the guy. Yep.
So then they go to a
Did you see-
sailboat.
In the sequel,
Yeah.
he tries to do the same thing, but he doesn't have his gun on him. Yeah. So
Did
anyway,
you watch the new one?
I've seen them all.
Okay.
I will say, Crystal Skull, I still feel like is worse than the new one.
Okay.
I didn't like the new
I
one,
didn't like the new one either.
but I still feel like Crystal Skull is worse.
The new one? Here's my take on the
Yeah.
new one.
Forgettable.
Huh?
Very forgettable.
He wakes up in New York, right? And
Yep.
the neighbors are playing Sergeant Pepper's.
Oh yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
knocks on the door, and what I think happened is they blew some like PCP laced pot into his face.
And the whole thing's,
Whole thing's a dream because at the end he wakes up in his apartment, and and everybody's
Yeah.
there. It's like the Wizard of Oz. I like the movie if that's what happened.
Marcus, there you are. Oh, my dad's alive again. Shia LaBeouf.
And you were there?
Yep, exactly. How is the Grail Knight here? I thought he couldn't leave the cave. The cave was in you the whole time, Indy. So,
That was good.
can we just talk about Indiana
Yes.
Jones? Even the garbage ones? Anyway. Okay, so they're on a sailboat. Caroline and
Yeah,
John
where's he
are
get
on a
his money?
sailboat. She says, you sure know how to calm a girl down and get her excited at the same time.
Because they're doing it.
Yeah.
There's
Megan-
no. Oh, we do.
Meg-
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Megan reacted to that line.
There's
So,
only a quick glimpse of boobs in this movie, but there is
Yeah.
quite a few. Not a few. At least 3
I-
sex
I-
scenes.
I had my eyes peeled.
Yes.
I always do. I always have my eyes peeled for boobs, and I didn't see any.
I thought I
so
saw
I
a glimpse of one in one scene. You
I think
blinked.
it was your. I think it was your
It's my
reflection,
reflection.
in the two. You were so close. Yeah. Anyway,
So
regardless,
frogmen sneak up on them on the
Oh.
boat. What?
Megan did point out, and I don't mean to bring her up, but she's very observant. She was just talking about how in one scene Caroline's top has straps, and the next scene it
Yes,
doesn't.
that's what I was noticing. Because I thought she was
Yeah.
topless maybe in one scene and
Yeah.
not in another.
Yeah, me too.
Ah.
So I was looking for boobs. So
So frogmen show up with a harpoon and they kill Caroline after.
to be clear, these are guys in swimming suits. They're not actual frogmen.
Well, they have wetsuits.
That's what I'm saying. But we watched Hell Comes to Frogtown,
okay.
which had actual
Frogmen.
frogmen in it. Yes, I want to.
I don't want
make
to
that
confuse
clear.
people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. George is getting confused. He has to write a paper on
He
this.
does.
You
He's
know,
going to write a
for
letter into the
class.
show.
Yes, for class, he has to write a letter.
So then John Lou goes to Paris. Again, I don't know where he gets his money.
No, Tim.
No?
No, Tim. No, hold on.
Where's he go
Back
first?
it up. Beep, beep. Okay. The guy jumps on. He has a harpoon.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots it, and it's edited so weird.
Yes.
But you can tell that what happens because John yells, Caroline. And then she's suddenly wrapped in an American flag and dead.
Yes, that's right. Missed that.
That's a major thing that happens.
I
Okay.
thought I said that.
No,
very
you
patriotic.
were talking about boobs. So anyway.
Then he goes to Paris.
Yes.
You been to Paris, De Blasto?
No, I have not, but Megan has.
I have. I've
So
been there.
okay. Were you there this past year?
Quite a while ago, in the 90s.
Okay. I guess I'm thinking of Rome.
Yes, Italy.
Italy, okay.
So he has a child suddenly, or it's his sister's child. Could you figure it out?
It's called a niece.
A niece.
Yes,
It wasn't
which
clear.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. He said niece. He said he's picking up his niece from school.
Yeah.
And
reading
they're in
the
France.
paper
And they're in
in
France. Yeah. There's also real quick. There's the scene right before this where they cut it, and the guy is mid sentence when he's talking.
I missed that.
So, well, yeah. So just to be transparent here, it is hard to follow.
So they attack him at lunch. He's eating a baguette at a bistro, and the little girl cheers him on. It's comedy. He's beating them up.
Yes.
Is this? I have here. I just cut to John is in bed with a naked lady.
I say I wrote the word suddenly. John is in bed with a blind girl in bed.
Blind?
It was supposed to be blonde. Okay, that makes more sense.
She might be blind.
Yeah, she could be. I wrote a French babe. They have a sex scene, but don't show anything.
You know what I wrote here?
They
cut out the nudity, but there's a sex scene. So you're right. I did not see anything. I just imagined it.
Yep. Then they're on the street, and the CIA tries to take her, and she has a kid, but no, it's a different woman.
Yeah, they're just on the run here. If I were him, he has these plans. What's he doing with them? He's just
okay.
He's just.
I want to show how confusing this movie gets. So then one of the CIA guys they want to kill anyone near John with extreme prejudice. Okay,
right.
So they kill.
They all smile.
And they kill another blonde lady that's near John.
Is she blind or blonde?
Yeah, she could be both. She goes down pretty quick. And then they shoot someone named Susan, and he yells out Susan. And originally I wrote it's sexy Susan, but no,
it's not.
She shows up later. So it's another woman named Susan. We've got John and Johnny and two Susans.
Because he says, "I'm coming to get you, Susan."
That's good.
That wasn't good.
Okay. I forgot what her name was in the real movie, so it could have been exact.
It's Barbara. Cut
Barbara.
that out.
I know that it's Barbara.
Man, I thought it was Susan.
One guy goes to attack John, and his identification falls on the ground. Then he can't find his gun. Do you remember the scene?
He keeps
There's like a slapstick
out of nowhere.
Yep.
Dropping his gun.
And that can't find his gun. Ammo falls out. John
his pants fall down. Yeah, I know.
Basically, yeah. So this movie's attempting to. I wrote this is comedy.
He runs with his pants down, falls over.
The character I believe is named George.
Baguette falls down his pants.
Yeah. All of a sudden, they're in California.
Are they in California? Did they say?
Yeah, for real. It says at the bottom of the screen that they're in LA, and it's read in Spanish for some reason.
Okay.
Which Barcelona made more sense. I don't know why they're saying they're in California in Spanish. So
I have here Paris, California. This is supposed to be in China. I don't think they left China though.
No, they were. I think they were.
Back then, it was hard to leave China. It was more strict. I think Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I'm not
Jackie
surprised.
Chan. When did he first he made his movies in China?
90s.
Yeah,
he did. He came over in the 90s. He became popular with Rumble in the Bronx.
Yes, which was filmed in Vancouver. You know that, right?
No, was it really?
Oh, yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. You can see the mountains in the background. It's in Vancouver.
Oh, interesting. I haven't watched it since I saw it.
You watched. I've been to the bridge where he hurt himself because we visited Vancouver, and I'm like, this is the bridge. I see it where he jumped off and he I don't know if he broke his leg or what.
So that's interesting because I was going to say I knew that became popular in America. I don't know
It
if
did.
he actually left of China for that movie.
Vancouver, yeah.
Yeah,
Saw
interesting.
it twice in the theater. I saw that.
It's
twice.
good. It's a really good movie. I mean,
Fun.
the martial arts scenes are
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Anyway, I could talk about Jackie Chan movies for a while. I could also talk about how Jackie Chan, the reason, what's his name, Jaden Smith wasn't in the new Karate Kid was because Jackie Chan did not approve of what he had done with his life.
Really? I
And
didn't know about this.
yeah, and I agree with Jackie Chan on
What
this
did
one.
Jaden Smith do with his life? He's a kid, right?
Garbage.
But he's a kid, isn't he?
He's in his 20s
That's
at
still
the
a
youngest.
kid. What's he done? He
He's-
just made movies.
He's a bad actor.
But
Jackie Chan is a bad actor.
But that's not. I thought
Yeah,
you meant he did a bunch
Jackie-
of drugs, and Jackie Chan's like, I don't approve.
Yeah, that type of lifestyle, basically.
Wow.
It's that same. It's
He's
that
Will
idea.
Smith's son, right?
Yes, and he became very just entitled and rude. So it's more a matter of that type
I
of
did
thing.
the-
He's dishonorable.
There was an interview with Will Smith's wife or him where they
Yes.
said they want their kids to have everything. They don't want them to be drawing with their crayons, and if they need a yellow crayon, they want them to have it so they can be creative. And yeah, me and my wife were like,
Yeah, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, just look at recent interviews with them.
well, I've seen I sent the thing to you where he's rapping. Didn't I send that to you?
Jackie Chan.
No, Will Smith.
No.
Oh God, I'll have to send it to you. Hopefully, you won't tell me it's AI.
Have you seen his most recent music video about
No,
him liking pretty girls?
no.
Yeah, it's so bad. You need to check it out.
What's wrong? We all like pretty girls, right?
The song is embarrassing for a man in like his 60s. Not that you wouldn't still, but
Is it a remake of the Van
song.
Halen song, except he sings "Pretty Girls"? Not.
No. I'm not even going to
All
do
right.
that imitation because it won't fit.
All right. So where
Okay.
are we?
So he
Oh.
is in California. He's going to appropriate his brother's identity.
That's right.
So he talks
And
about how
believe
his
me,
brother...
they don't explain this well. I was like, okay, I see what he's doing. I think.
Yes, but I have questions. So I'm glad we're talking about this. So he gets into, I have to part my hair differently because my brother does this. My brother has fuller cheeks, so I have to put cotton in my
Just
cheeks.
do the Godfather thing.
He leaves out the brother being in a wheelchair completely. Completely leaves out that his brother's in his wheelchair. Then they show what I assume is him
Yep.
in a car, and it's guys in masks again. By the way, these masks don't cover their whole face; they're like these tiny things that kind of cover their features. So
They're very nice masks, like very decorative.
they're cool, but it's odd.
Yeah.
But it's also unique. So then they shoot up the car
Yep.
and like shoot through the windshield and kill him, quote unquote, John. But then we find out that it's actually his brother.
Yeah.
So we have this scene of him dressing up like his brother, and then a scene of his brother actually getting killed. Also, the brother in the car gets out at one point, no wheelchair. He stands up.
They fooled us. They fooled the
Yeah.
audience.
So John then finds out about this whole situation with his brother. He just happens to be
He
there.
finds the car,
Then
and they booby trapped it because
yeah.
Oh,
There's
they
grenade to blow up.
I
in
guess
the
it was
door.
an elaborate trap for the brother. The brother.
I guess.
They tie a grenade, and he goes to open the door or something. He sees the grenade, and does he take it with him? He does.
He takes it with him. It does take it with him. But once again, we literally see him. It's like a Simpsons joke.
Yeah.
It's this elaborate scene of showing him dressing up a certain way, and then it'd be like, then a safe drops on him, and he goes, "Ooh, sure glad I wasn't that guy."
Yes.
After we see him looking exactly like that guy. So it's very confusing.
I don't know where this happens. I'm going to ask you.
Yes, go ahead.
Because John Liu meets up with Pasco finally, and ironically, they're in a china shop. Literally, do you remember this?
Yes.
So I thought, all right, we're going to see them destroy this place.
They kind of do.
Only a few plates, though. Really, it was disappointing.
It's Anna's merchandise.
Who's she? We don't care.
Something. There's a sign. There's a sign that
Is this
says
another
like
woman he
Anna's
slept
pottery.
with? Probably.
Seriously. So, but yeah, the very first kick is just destroying like pottery that's up really high.
Yeah.
It's not even near the other person.
No,
But But this is the final fight between Pasco and John.
And did you understand the edit? Because Pasco rolls
No.
over after kicking and quick cut to the airport, right?
No, I didn't. I'm only saying this because I've seen the rest of the movie. This is the final fight with Pasco because now he's having to go through and like finish things off with everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then I wrote. Then they're at an airfield, and John gets a gun pointed at the colonel. He turns a gun on the colonel.
The one that we call John Belushi. I forget. He's not there anymore.
No. So this is a character that we haven't seen since like the beginning.
Right.
So all of a sudden there's a colonel who's a white guy who's like
he's in charge.
And he's basically like the big bad.
Yeah. He's like, I want those files, by the way. They want these files that John Liu could have mailed to whoever. He had weeks.
He's CIA. Also, the colonel tells the men to hold their fire, and they start unloading their guns, throwing them away, and like this, taking their guns apart. It's like, what? That's not what hold your fire means at all.
Except for one guy.
Yeah. And then the colonel goes into an airplane, goes, look there, and then gets a gun back and like shuts the cabin on John's hand.
Yeah, there's a lot of fighting around the airplane.
Yes.
Getting in the airplane.
More machine gun guys in small masks.
Don't leave out Johnny Liu has a grenade, which he pulls the pin out and holds in his hand.
That's literally my next line.
And he fights while holding this.
Yes.
That's not how grenades work, is it? You pull the pin out, it's supposed to blow up.
Once you pull the pin out, there's a handle you hold in.
Oh, that's what he was doing. Okay.
You have to release the handle.
You've been in the Army.
Yep. Well, I've just thrown grenades at things. I live in New York.
So he fights with this grenade.
The colonel says, I see you're running out of Oriental tricks.
Oh, yeah. That's right. There was something.
Yes.
Come on, people. This movie was made in China.
Yes. Then Wong is one of the guys with the masks, wants to fight him instead of shoot him.
Yes.
Which is
of course.
Yeah. John knocks sense into him. They fight and it basically knocks sense into him. See, I'm going to write in something that's not really in there and say like, okay, he's hypnotized and the CIA is messing with him. And it somehow breaks that spell by John.
He says,
beating up Johnny.
Remember the rabbit?
Exactly.
He goes, I wanted a rat. He wakes up.
Anyway, the movie's not that good. So that isn't actually there, but
they drop the plans all over the tarmac. And Johnny gets a hold of the briefcase, and he quickly has a piece of twine, ties the grenade in there somehow.
Impossible. It's impossible. Literally impossible. So Colonel gets away in a plane, and there's a pilot, and there's a long conversation, what I considered long, telling the pilot to get out and use his parachute. Yep. And so he finally does, and it's a rainbow parachute. Which I didn't know if that was standard or not.
Movie's woke.
Yeah, very curious. So then all of a sudden the colonel's like, talks about the files. He opens it, and the grenade's in there. And John's in another plane.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. And so he can see it.
We don't see it. We just hear it, and then they show wreckage on fire.
But they show John looking through another airplane window at that airplane in the sky. And then Johnny says, does this mean we're murderers now? And he says, sometimes you have to get rid of vermin so that decent people can live.
And they fly off.
And they fly off, and there's a ton of aerial shots.
Oh.
Like an excessive amount of aerial shots where I'm like, okay, shouldn't the credits be rolling?
I didn't notice that.
No, and then the credits finally come, and they're in Spanish. So there you go. That's the movie.
I look away if there's no chance for boobs. I just like shut the movie off and start writing. That was the end. Burning wreckage on the ground.
So with that being said, I've seen worse.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We watched it on Tubi, but I did do a little research, and it seems like maybe Vinegar Syndrome, I believe.
It's 4K with all the parts put back in? Or no?
No. I think it's still the same movie. I think it's just, it looks gorgeous.
Do you think they because it was China where it's very oppressive, do you think they secretly made one with nudity, and that's why it's cut out, and they
Nope.
Okay. Really? It's edited that way for real?
I believe that's just the movie. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a movie. I don't know if we mentioned this, but the lead is also the director.
Oh, okay. Did not know.
Yeah. So John, he's the director and the writer.
Nice.
And the star.
Nice.
So I believe it's just a matter of that. He cares more about the kicks than he does the nips.
Now we have the part of the show where Tim and Cablasso talk about how this movie is like Star Wars and the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
So as you heard, when George is here, we talk about how this movie's like Star Wars and Labyrinth. But
well, George likes to talk about Labyrinth. Tim likes to talk about Star Wars, even though he's never seen it.
When Cablasso's here, we talk about Star Wars and Nightmare on Elm Street. I did watch Labyrinth. You don't listen to this show. That was our last...
No. I'm telling you, you haven't seen Star Wars.
Oh.
Marcy Dale of the Movie Mixtape podcast knows more about Star Wars than you do, Tim. Yes, you bring up Star Wars every episode.
Well, how this movie's like Star Wars. This movie was about a secret hypnotic power that made the martial artist impervious to thoughts of sex or any woman's touch. Well, if you collect enough Star Wars figures and toys, you will also be impervious to a woman's touch. There you go.
Oh, my God. All right, tell you what. You know how this movie is like A Nightmare on Elm Street?
How?
Wes Craven directed A Nightmare on Elm Street, and you'll be craving anything else while you're watching this movie.
Yeah. Yay.
Yep. There you go.
Slow clap.
Done. Yeah.
Let's do revenge. Wherever you are, wherever you're hiding, I'll find you. I'll get you.
Revenge.
I'll get you.
Revenge.
Okay.
You don't have to do that.
No, but let's hear John Kelly in the...
John Kelly sent this in. Former host.
Let's hear John Kelly in the Revenge theme song.
Still on the run. John and Johnny, they went to America. They knew they couldn't shake the CIA, so they wanted to lay low while planning for revenge. And John and Johnny wanted to confuse the CIA, Kevin.
I'm listening. I'm visualizing.
They basically had the same name was bad enough. They felt they needed fake names, new names. So they looked at American television and decided to name themselves after a popular TV show, cop show, Simon and Simon. Remember that show? It's your favorite show.
I did not know where you were going. Yeah.
So they went out to Starbucks and both ordered a coffee. But when John, now going as Simon, was called by the name Simon, Johnny, also going by the name Simon, jumped up to get the coffee, and they both nearly began going at it martial arts style because Johnny still had problems. And they almost blew their cover and they ran home. So they thought, how about we use numbers as names? That won't confuse people. So John called himself 6 and Johnny called himself 9. So they went out to get some meat at the butcher, where you take a number and wait for your number to be called to be served. See where this is going?
Nope.
When John's number was called, his number was 6. And Johnny looked at his number, 9, and he pulled upside down. So they both ran up to get their order, and they almost started fighting again. So
I just want them to get along.
So
that's why I'm listening.
They decided to finally just disguise themselves. They went to the costume store, but it was Halloween.
Did they dress up as their twin brothers?
Yes. Their twin brothers? Well, I'm going to tell you.
They each have a twin brother that they dress up as.
They went to the costume store, but it was Halloween, and there was only 2 outfits left that fit them. They were both Spartacus outfits. So hungry and grumpy, they both went to a church raffle. You know, a church raffle where you buy a ticket and you can win a pie? They have all these baked goods.
Because I don't live in 1950.
Well, they used to have church raffles. People would bring cakes and pies in, and you buy a raffle to raise money for the church, and you could win a pie.
Okay.
So the winner of the pie, you put your name in a piece of paper, and then when they called the winner, the name was Spartacus. So John said, "I'm Spartacus." And then Johnny got up and he said, "I'm Spartacus." And then Sister Judy got into it and she said, "I'm Spartacus." And little Joey, he got up and said, "I'm Spartacus." And old man Hubert, who was in a wheelchair, he couldn't walk. He got out of his wheelchair and said, "I can't walk." And he fell down. And
that's pretty good. What year did Spartacus come out? 87.
No.
Oh wait, it auto-corrected to
57.
It auto-corrected. Hold on. It auto-corrected to Spaceballs. Okay, continue.
Well, most of the
and also it was 1960.
Most of the people at the bake sale all jumped up and claimed to be Spartacus, and the priest, he just had to crucify all of them at the raffle. The end. No revenge was achieved.
That's
If you
good
haven't seen
job.
Spartacus, I'm sorry for the spoilers for this 80-year-old movie.
Can you do a Kirk Douglas imitation?
No.
Yeah.
And Spartacus, I haven't seen that in a while.
I mean, Kirk Douglas is a very distinct way of talking.
But is it him in Planet of the Apes? You damn dirty apes.
No. That's what I was thinking too, honestly.
Is it him
But
in?
no.
Is he in the great? He's in the biblical movie. Ben Hur.
Ten Commandments.
Ben Hur.
Yeah.
Is he in Ten Commandments too?
I think first of all, it's Charlton Heston.
It's in Ben Hur.
Is in Planet of the Apes.
Did I just confuse people?
Charlton Heston.
It's because this movie, two people named Johnny.
Tim, hold on. Slow your roll. Okay. Planet of the Apes stars Charlton Heston. Ben Hur stars Charlton Heston.
No, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
It does.
And Spartacus.
The Ten Commandments stars Charlton Heston. I'm not joking. And then Spartacus, yes, does not star.
I think he's in there. He's in the crowd.
Okay.
He was replaced.
Yes. The director's cut, CG, they replaced him. Yes. Anyway.
Mess that up. Do you have a revenge? You don't have revenge sequels.
I don't do revenge sequels. I barely do comparisons to Nightmare on Elm Street because I found out about it right before recording.
Yay, well, we visited China.
Yep. Thank you, China, for having us.
All right.
Tim, it sure is fun traveling the planet.
We're going to get through every country.
Yep. Is that what you guys are doing? Every country?
No.
Okay.
Just going to do for 3 months. Till the holidays come.
Then what?
Then we'll probably watch White Christmas again.
Okay.
Want to come on and join us?
I don't know if I've ever watched White Christmas. Yeah. I only saw It's a Wonderful Life for the first time.
I should have you fill in and watch that with me because George already watched it.
Did you guys really watch that last year?
2 years ago, I think.
Okay. Between you guys and Movie Mixtape, I can't keep track of who watches.
Are you on a new episode of that? Soon?
I'm behind.
No, but are you on?
No, am I on it? I don't think so. Maybe yes. I'll just say yes and bully them into it.
We're just talking. I'll cut this out.
Okay. Right now, no. I basically just show up as needed.
I'm gonna check. You know what? I didn't open it.
Oh, the mailbag. Good idea.
All right. Well, I checked the mailbag. There's no mail.
Okay.
Next week, George is coming back, and we'll be watching the movie Things from Canada. Wow, that's an amazing movie.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's going to be a good one. I wish I could be here for that, but I'm busy doing something else.
You don't like 3 people in a pod. You say that, even though you like to be on Movie Mixtape.
It's different. Dirk is half a person. Mars is half a person. So,
well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We'll have you back soon if you like coming.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
See ya. Ciao for now.
This has been a Pity Party Line production.
Party line, it's a party line.
And so Megan's like, do you want to go horseback riding? Which is something Megan wants to do. Because we did it in Arizona in January. And do you want to go shopping for school clothes? Do you want to have your friends over? Do you want all these things? And Ellie said, I want to play D&D.
Uh-oh.